The Dyatlov Pass incident, uncovering the chilling truth behind Russia's most controversial mystery. In the dead of winter, deep within Russia's Ural Mountains, 9 experienced hikers set out on an expedition, only to meet a fate so terrifying that it has fueled decades of conspiracy theories, government cover-ups, and supernatural speculation. When rescuers finally found the hikers' bodies, the scene was straight out of a nightmare. Tents slashed open from the inside, bodies scattered across the snow with strange injuries, and radiation levels off the charts. What really happened on that fateful night in 1959 at Dyatlov Pass? Was it a military experiment gone wrong, or something far more sinister? The story begins in late January 1959, when a group of 10 university students from the Ural Polytechnical Institute embarked on a skiing expedition to reach the remote Otorten Mountain. Led by Igor Dyatlov, the group was well prepared for the harsh conditions. But as they ventured deeper into the wilderness, something went terribly wrong. On February 1st, the group set up camp on the slopes of Koletsyakal, a name that ominously translates to Dead Mountain in the local Monsey language. That night, something drove the hikers to flee their tents in a state of sheer panic, half-clothed, with temperatures plummeting to -30 degrees Celsius. Their bodies were found weeks later, scattered across the snow, some with injuries so bizarre that they defy explanation. The first bodies were discovered at the edge of a forest, wearing only their underwear and huddled near the remains of a fire. But as the search continued, the mystery deepened. Some of the hikers had suffered traumatic injuries. One had a crushed skull, 2 had severe chest fractures, and 1 was missing her tongue and eyes. Yet, there were no external wounds, as if the injuries had been inflicted by an immense, unseen force. Adding to the confusion were the traces of radiation found on some of the hikers' clothing. The official Soviet investigation concluded that the hikers had died from a compelling natural force, but this vague explanation only fueled more questions than answers. Over the years, numerous theories have emerged, each more controversial than the last. Some speculate that the hikers stumbled upon a secret military testing site and were caught in the crossfire of a weapons experiment, possibly involving radiological weapons or even parachute mines. Others suggest that the group encountered a Yeti-like creature or were victims of an infrasound phenomenon that drove them to madness. The most controversial theory, however, is that the Soviet government knew more than it was willing to admit. Some believe that the KGB was involved, either in covering up the true cause of death or even orchestrating the event to silence a potential threat. The secrecy surrounding the incident, with files classified and witnesses silenced, only adds to the suspicion. In 2019, 60 years after the incident, the Russian government reopened the investigation, only to conclude that an avalanche was the most likely cause. But this explanation has been widely criticized by experts and the public alike. The terrain, the nature of the injuries, and the lack of physical evidence make the avalanche theory highly implausible. Moreover, recent documentaries and books have explored alternative explanations, from UFO encounters to government-induced paranoia. The lack of definitive answers continues to make the Dyatlov Pass incident one of the most hotly debated mysteries of our time. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains a chilling enigma that defies rational explanation. It's a story of young lives cut short in the most inexplicable and terrifying way. A story that has spawned 1,000 questions but few answers. Whether it was a tragic accident, a government conspiracy, or an encounter with something beyond our understanding, the truth remains as elusive as ever. As we dig deeper into the mystery, one thing is certain. The Dyatlov Pass incident is a stark reminder of how little we truly know about the forces that shape our world. What do you believe happened on that cold, dark night in 1959? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most controversial mysteries. If this story sent chills down your spine, hit that like button and subscribe for more unsettling tales that will make you question everything you thought you knew. Have a mystery you want us to cover? Drop it in the comments below, and stay tuned for more.